Welcome to Let's Talk, hosted by my dad, Sean Lewis.
Today I want to talk about who I don't think we should vote for. Just one thing. A party that believes that they should govern on the basis of racial classification. An old apartheid type party. Any party that says we need to govern on the basis of people being classified as colored, as white, as Indian, or as African. And we need to give differentiated privileges and rights to people on the basis of their racial classification. I believe that is a betrayal of the struggle for liberation in South Africa. And I know that we've been doing this for a long time. I'm not going to apportion blame to anybody. I think we were all complicit in this, and we've kind of lived with this and rolled with this, with exceptions. There were people that protested right from the beginning. But it is clearly going the wrong way with this notion of four races, four nations that comprise one country being absolutely damaging to our national culture, to our national psyche, to our ability to come together and build together. And instead we are pulling apart and pulling further and further apart. And in pulling further and further apart, we are reinforcing, entrenching, perpetuating apartheid, albeit in another form. And we then lay the basis for xenophobia, because if we can differentiate between ourselves in this way, we can differentiate between ourselves and others in such arbitrary ways as well. And we can then look at people who come from a different country as less than human, and we can burn them alive in public. We can destroy their houses. We can. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. The reality is that this kind of notion of separateness is the kind of notion of separateness that currently allows Israel to destroy the Palestinians and to kill Palestinians as in their thousands, because they believe they are less than human. They are different and therefore less than human. We cannot perpetuate this, and we cannot vote for parties that perpetuate this. I don't believe Solomon Mahlangu or Ruth First or Steve Biko or Robert Sobukwe died so that we could perpetuate apartheid today in our world and continue to live this kind of separateness. We need a new South Africa. We need a new kind of thinking. We need a new kind of living. So my feeling, and I've thought about this deeply, is that one of the entry levels to considering a party to vote for in this election has to be that they are not sectarian in any way, that they do not perpetuate apartheid in any form. We need to break the back of apartheid today and not allow apartheid to continue in our time and in the time of our children and our children's children. That is just not acceptable. So, two things so far. One, let's only vote for a party that is prepared to give power back to the people, and let's only vote for parties that will not perpetuate apartheid in governance.